One of the concentrations of this channel is that I want to get Americans jobs. This was started during the 2008 crash, this channel. So I was trying to have a profitable YouTube channel and be able to actually benefit people. One of the things about jobs, and I've made videos, several videos already about this, is how to get a job that pays very well that does not need a college degree. Well, this video is going to talk about how to finesse your way or hack your way into a job that actually requires a degree. But you don't have one. Can you still get the job? I see a lot of other videos talking about what happens if you lie on your resume. What do recruiters think about people who lie on their resume? What happens if you're hired and you lied on your resume? Well, I'm here to tell you how to be successful, how to lie in your resume and just still be successful. Okay, first of all, you need to develop a skill, that is, a people skill. Unfortunately, the amount of people under the age of 35 who have people skills is diminishing and diminishing and diminishing, right? So a lot of people today who watch TikTok and YouTube and all this sort of stuff, and they're on social media, they sit at home by themselves. They really don't have a group of friends. They don't go out. So Shikama is here to tell you that you need to start your Shikama University and develop your people skills. You need to go to places, I don't care where it is, what it is, and be somewhere where there is a lot of people. And here's what I want you to do. Here's the scenario. You're looking at fruit in a grocery store, and there's people around you in the grocery store. I want you to appear to be confused. And I want you to talk to yourself, and I want you to say yes, no, maybe this one. And then, so that's a scenario, right? So the people around you are getting that you're trying to make some sort of decision. And I want you to do this every day. I want you to turn somebody close to you and go, how can you tell if this avocado is ripe, if this tomato is ripe, if this banana is ripe? And I want you to sit and listen to what they say. Now, if they say, I don't have time for you, okay, scratch that person. Turn to another person until you get the answer. Person talks to you, you talk to them only about the banana or tomato or whatever. And then you go buy the tomato or banana or whatever, and then you leave. And then the next day you come back and do the same exact thing. And I want you to do this for 30 days. Now, I want you to leave the grocery store, and then I want you to go to the fast food store or some sort of restaurant or something like that, where it's very common for people to be. This is your assignment. The place has to have other people in it. This is how to develop people skills. You're going to look at the menu and you're going to go, I don't know, and then you say, whatever it is. Maybe if you've gone to the place before, don't use this scenario, but my scenario is always, I've never eaten at a KFC. I know this sounds strange since I'm black, but I've never eaten at a KFC before. What's good? What's actually good and healthy and not, it's not going to give me cancer or not going to make me fat or something, whatever it is. You're looking to give the person that you're asking the question to a whole bunch of open-ended options to talk about. And then there goes, I really like, then you say, what do you like? Once they've answered the question, it says, well, what do you like? Or do you even eat here? Or if the person is skinny, you say, oh, you probably never eat here. If the person is fat, you go, oh, I bet you have a favorite thing here. No, you're not going to call the person skinny. No, you're not going to call the person fat. You're going to make an observation about the person, and then you're going to tailor a very innocent, open-ended question that you assume is going to suit them. People skill. Why is Shikama telling you to develop people skill when he's supposed to be talking about how to get a job, how to hack your way into a job that requires a degree when you don't have a degree? Once you've gone to 10 different places each day for 30 days, you should be graduated. Now you're saying to yourself, I'm having a conversation with people about specifically one question, and you're supposed to sit there and listen and then decide to take their advice and pick up the fruit, go buy it and walk out, and that's it? Yes, that's it. What is gonna happen is, first of all, you're gonna completely get over the notion that talking to another person is hard. This is why people don't have people skills, because they tell themselves talking to another person is hard. So Shikama is giving you a guide to fail-safe, idiot-proof, what's those books? People skills for idiots, right? And how to develop them for idiots in 30 days. 100% guaranteed. On day 30, on the 10th place that you visit on the last 30th day, and I want you to make a video showing your day 1 and day 30. I want you to give me your newfound, because you're going to be transformed. If you legitimately have nervousness around people, and you do this for 30 days, go to 10 different places, ask a very innocent question, and you're not going to say, can we be friends? You're not going to say, my God, you're cute. You're not going to hit on anybody. You're going to ask that specific question, and that's it. And you're not going to carry on the conversation, and you're going to pick up the fruit and walk out. You're going to ask about ordering the chicken and buy the chicken and walk out. And that's it. The idea is that on day 30, the 300th conversation, you will no longer be, first of all, one, you won't be nervous about talking to people. You have talked to 300 different strangers, if not more, because a lot of times, if you ask, a lot of people who are standing near love to give their own advice about stuff like that, you know. Everybody loves to, first of all, hear themselves speak, and loves to give instruction to other people, especially women. They love your attention if you're a man, so they love that. Now, also, if you ask about a fruit and they give their instruction about fruit, and you pick up the fruit and walk out, they're going to be chasing you half the time. Wait a minute, what's your name? Okay, so if they do all that, that's fine, but I would not call them for the 30 days. I know that's crazy, right? They will probably fall in love with you if you call them on day 31 and you said, hi, remember me? You gave me advice about how to pick out an avocado. They're going to be like, oh my God, I thought you completely forgot me. And oh, wow, it was so great to talk to you, because they're going to miss you. Have you heard of the saying, familiarity breeds contempt? That means somebody that you see all the time, talk to all the time, you're very about, right? Same, especially with women. If they see you all the time, if you're always available, if you're always there, they're going to take you for granted. Or even worse, if you always buy them coffee and donuts and stuff like that. But if you just ask them a question and walk out, well, and then you call them on day 31, they're going to be like hooked, okay? The whole idea is that you're going to hack people. So you've lied on your resume. You've read everything about what they require, and you said, oh yes, aerospace engineering, that's me all day long. Here's the thing, Johnny boy. It doesn't matter what they require on the actual application, because the company is then going to train you. The company is going to train you for 30 days, 6 months, or whatever. The company is going to train you. You are going to research everything that they're talking about, to the point of buying textbooks, and you are going to crack all of those textbooks and write reports and write outlines and outline the entire book and all that sort of. Yes, okay, you do all of that. You can completely line your resume that aerospace engineering. Fantastic. You then go the next, after you've gotten the job, you go and buy you about 20 textbooks about aerospace engineering, and you hump that each and every hour outside of work, right? You're going to do all of that, right? So you will actually be an aerospace engineer when all is said and done. But they are going to train you for 30, 60, 90 days or however. Every single company does that, right? It doesn't matter what you have. They're going to train you their way. And what's really terrible is they say they want a person with 15 degrees, speaks 2 or 3 languages, knows Barack Obama on a first name basis. They have all of these weird requirements, and then they turn around and train you everything anyway. Here's the deal, though. When you come to the interview, this is where your people hacking skill comes in. You are going to research, and I want you to ask, who am I interviewing with? Who am I going to meet? Ask everything that you possibly can about the people and the interview that's going to occur. Then you go to LinkedIn and read everything that you possibly can on that person. Then you go to Google second, right? And see if there's any social media that person has. And in the interview, what you want to do is you want to talk about how they like golfing. And then you go into golfing and you have researched everything that you possibly can on golfing so that you are conversant with golfing. Or you could be honest, as I've never set foot on a golf course in my life, but I watch it all the time, and this person is my hero, and I really like this. And then you get technical with them and says, I can't believe he chose the 5-iron on the third leg of the 9th hole. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But you get really technical with them. It says, did you see that? And always people love to gossip, right? So you want to say stuff like, did you see what they did with the Mexican peso? You want to talk about stuff that they are interested in, because that's who they hire. They hire people that they share a connection with. That's who they hire. Literally in an HR thing, they have said a lot of the bosses that hire people ask themselves, and promotions too, ask themselves, can I see myself with this person at the country club? So you're going to do stuff like research what they wear, what's their favorite color, and you're going to buy those types of clothes and wear that color. And that's it. You're hacking them, and you want to hack also the secretary. Bring the secretary flowers or chocolates, or, you want to hack everybody in the pipeline of the interview. You lied on your resume. Okay, if you lied on your resume, I want you to be an expert liar, to the point where if it's aerospace engineer, that in the interview, you're able to answer aerospace engineering questions. You don't have a degree, but you have already done some research to the point where you can answer questions. I'm sure you've seen the spy stories, the spy movies. And the spy movies always has the person dressed up in something. In the very good spy movies will have the person not only dressed up as something, but actually be in some sort of position for years, and that's not their area of expertise. But they have researched it. They can pass themselves off as a heart surgeon, and now Google has Google Docs and Google Books. You can actually read the book online. Don't have to buy it. A lot of books. Not all, but a lot of books. So you can be doing all of this research. And that's how you do it, okay? I hope I helped. I want you to get the job, and you don't need a degree, actual degree. And you know, did you know you can order, there's a company that will send you a degree, notarized, signed, to whatever university. I don't know how they do it, but I don't have that information with me. But you can get the degree. So you can put that degree up on you can pass yourself off as whatever, right? You can dress the part. You can put the degree on the wall. Who would question you? Nobody would question you. The people who are actually caught and they say, well, obviously this person lied on their resume. They didn't do any they didn't care. That's what it boils down to. They did not care, and they just went in, didn't even open up an engineering book, didn't even open up a math book. And a lot of you, if you do this, you will be surprised at how smart and intelligent you actually are. And for you older people over the age of 50, and you are finding yourself that you need to get a new job, this applies to you also. And you're in a better position because now you can say, oh yes, my university actually closed. You know, hundreds of universities close each and every year. One year I was actually tracking that because I was interested in school closures. And if you have been with me for a while, you've probably saw the such and so school closed, videos that I made. All right. Thank you all for listening. Thank you.